quite an eventful day yesterday on equities. We literally just had this like huge push up um, with no real signs of dropping. So I've kind of got my eyes on like sort of this level for maybe us to drop into and then go back up again. Um, it's kind of more noticeable on the 15-minute. So obviously you've kind of got like all of this like liquidity being built up here, and then we're going to be kind of just looking at sort of this area and see if we get a nice bounce to the top side, because I mean at the end of the day the markets are extremely low at the moment, so we are still trying to recover. I feel like the idea of this gap getting filled is a little bit out of the window given yesterday's bullish push. Yeah, Jack Black, man, that long would have been nice. Like you were in from like around here, and yeah, man, that was some crazy gains if you'd have held it. 1 to 8, wow. Oh well, you still made profit, and that's what matters. I'm trying to watch more equities from now on, because yesterday there was such obvious buys on US 30 like around here, and I just missed the whole thing. So I need to start watching them again, because I've been a little bit tunnel visioned. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like don't deviate from your plan. You gotta follow the rules no matter what. We've got about 11 minutes until the market's open, so for now we're pretty much just chilling. Everything's pretty much equal. Russell, ES, NQ, and US 30. US 30 is maybe a little bit high right now. So obviously if there is a sell trade, it might be on US 30. But overall, things are pretty much placed the same, so nothing to really look for at the moment. Like I said, I'm wanting a bit of a drop, and then see how price acts, then see if maybe we can catch buys and come target Asia high, and then maybe hold it for like these levels here. Well, obviously that'd be quite a large move in the day after an already large move yesterday, so probably won't happen. But if I were to be swing trading, then that'd be what I'd be targeting. Hopefully the price actually moves more than it did yesterday, because yesterday during my trading times, like it looks like it moved a lot, and it kind of did, but the actual price itself was just so slow. Like there was just no movement in all the candles. It was just it'd sit here and then it just jump up, and then it'd sit there and then it'd jump up, and it just didn't do anything. And yeah, it was just really tricky markets, low volume, and just single direction. We picked up on volume like towards like the end of the session though, which is nice. AUDJPY. Do I have that one? No. What were we trying to jump in on? Longs or buy? Oh, sells. I said longs or buys. Long. Okay. I mean, like, your ideal entry zone would be this area here. Came down, swept these lows, rejected off of here, pushed back up, nice little market structure shift, retest, offering, you know, low price, short stop loss, and then targeting these highs here. So something along the lines of this. Um, 91,480. Okay. And is that off of like just like this recent bit, or like was it something further left? Further left, okay. I have a feeling it's like this section here that you were on about entering from. Not a bad trade though. I can see it. I can see it rising. Like I said, that'd be my first TP. I'd probably leave runners for each high after that. Oh wow, that's a very small screenshot. Which bit is that? That's this bit here, right? I think. No, here. Like somewhere there. I think. Oh, I'm on the 1 minute. I'm always on the 1 minute, bro. You know that. Well, we'll keep an eye on it anyway. We'll see if it actually would have worked out. Need to try and think of an outfit for tonight. I have no idea what to wear. It's pretty sunny at the moment, but I know for a fact it's going to be so cold. Like when that sun goes away. A classic trader outfit. It's alright, bro. I'll get a, what is it, Patagonia? I get myself looking like this guy, you know. Yeah, I'm tempted to see if we get sells as well. You know, maybe a little bit of a push up. Can take out this high, and then sells really from anywhere sort of around here. I'd be interested in sort of scaling in a position around here, trading micros, and then just layering in. But we've got about 3.5 minutes until the markets are actually open, and then obviously we can really get started. What's everyone else's plans for the weekend? Anything good? nothing too interesting from Jack Black. Fair enough. I get to go and collect the custom shoes that I had made on Sunday for my girlfriend's birthday. So I'm excited to see how they turned out. They're nothing fancy, like they're literally just some Converse. But I don't know. I'll maybe take a picture of them, send it into my Discord. Chill weekend for AJ, nice. Yeah. I'll send it in. You know, see what you guys think. But it's her Wednesday. It's her birthday on Wednesday. And you know, we're just going out for food, and then maybe like some cocktails after or something. And then like the Saturday after, so not this Saturday, next Saturday. That's when we're going out with like all of our friends. And she's done she's made a request, right? So like her theme is a random item theme. So you have to just bring like a random item from your house, just with you on the night out. So we've got one guy that's on about bringing his cat. Someone else is bringing their toaster. I've got another person that's going to be bringing their microwave. What else are people bringing? I have no idea what I'm going to bring, but then there's a rule as well. Like there's a forfeit if you don't bring something. You have to do a chili shot, and I did one on New Year's, and it just murdered me. Absolutely, just murdered me off. Thankfully it was in the pub that my dad owns. So you know I was allowed to like go behind the bar, get some milk, and a bucket, and literally I was like swirling my mouth out of water, spitting into the bucket, and then drinking some milk. But it was a horrible, horrible shot. And I did it on New Year's Day as well. It's like just a horrible way to start the year. 30 seconds till the market's open, guys. Like I said before, I'm kind of happy to start scaling in shorts, sort of like around this area. I don't think that we'll come target London High and Asia High, so you know I'd be all right with quick shorts from this area. But for now, we're already struggling to kind of push up, so see what happens. I'm just hoping that price action isn't as dead as yesterday. Obviously, it is Friday, so you know I'm not expecting loads from the market, but still a little bit of something, you know. Okay, price is already struggling. I entered short with one contract. I got in a 300.5 just here. We'll see if it offers a nice drop, retrace area for more entries. But for now, my target is probably going to be around here. Don't really have a stop loss at the moment, just because it is literally just one micro. So you know, not really a huge lot of risk. I mean, I think even from this 41.5, yeah, just even this large move, you know, it's only $300 of profit, so it's not like I'm in with a massive position at the minute. But definitely going to be watching kind of how we act here and see if I can have my stop at the New York high. But I'm not having it there just yet. Did I go short? I did, yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of happy to just like scale in as it moves up. I definitely think we're going to see a drop today. But also, to be fair, we could also just see a range. You know, after such a vast move yesterday, you know, could literally just see the markets just kind of chop around. So either outcome, I'm not too angry with. Like, obviously, if we get a drop, then that's great. But you know, we'll see what happens. I'm still in at this 300.5 level. Yeah, US 30 had a bit of a better push. ES also had a bit of a better push. Russell's kind of similar to NQ at the moment, so yeah, wait for them to kind of even out a little bit, and then I think we'll come down. We'll start selling from next week, most likely. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like, again, higher time frame. It's kind of hard to tell, just because obviously we've got all of this level that's just not been tested. You know, the market's got crashed by Trump. We need a recovery. We're not fully recovered yet. You know, stocks are still down sort of like 20-30%. So, you know, I still think there's a lot more room to the upside, but you know, I think we need to come down a little bit just in order to push it up. Hence why I'm saying sell off, and then try and buy sort of like around here. That's the goal for today, from weekly time frame. Yeah. Yeah, weekly time frame we're bearish. But obviously, trying to trade on the weekly, you know, you're going to get a lot of stop losses, or you're going to have to hold trades for days. So that's why I like the 1 minute. I've just added another contract here. I'm now in from there. Apparently I entered 2 contracts there, so it's not brought my price up to the halfway point, sadly. We've just touched the VWAP of the day. I'm just going to remove this, guys, just so that it's a little bit clearer for you. So that's our average price right there. So price is already kind of starting to slow down. Like I said, we could potentially see a price draw at this level up here. I don't think we will, but you know, if we're obviously just gonna like remain bullish on the day, then you know I'm fine with that too. I'm not exactly in with, you know, loads of risk, so it's not like I'm gonna lose the account or anything like that from a loss. Where's your stop loss? I don't have one at the minute. Like I said, I'm kind of just like playing this range. I'm kind of enjoying at the moment, like not entering off of a single level. You know, people like to enter off of like a single level, have a fixed stop loss, blah blah blah. I'm kind of enjoying like layering my positions, so targeting a zone instead. You know, so I'll enter from here, enter from here, enter from here, and then just kind of like watch price action and then get out when I'm not liking what I see. For now, I'm kind of enjoying what I'm seeing. You know, we've came down, pushed back up. We've not really swept anything with this low. We have pushed up, obviously taking out these highs. You know, price is now starting to slow down. So, you know, hopefully we then start seeing a drop. I also like the fact that the VWAP is... Oh, I got rid of my VWAP. Okay, that's gross. There we go. So as you can see, VWAP's kind of whereabouts price is also slowing down. So, you know, it can help kind of indicate that we're actually now going to get like rejected from this point and then come down. It'll definitely be a fight either way. AUD JPY is pumping. Yeah, took out that high, and then you'd be leaving a runner for this high, and then obviously be targeting London and Asia. But yeah, would have been nice, man. Like I said, this would have been like your ideal sort of entry zone. You know, nice little sweep, and then you know see how it reacts. Obviously, pushes up, gives us that market structure shift, comes back down to sort of like the 50%. That's where about your entry is, and then obviously you just stop at the low, and then target the highs. Asia high as target. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say much on this because I don't really know how much it tends to move a day. It seems like it's already moved quite a lot compared to like the rest of the week. But you know, if it's likely that it will move that much, then you know, I don't see why not. NQ, nice little drop. Obviously, we're not in profit just yet, but you know, it's looking good. Obviously, we got rejected from the VWAP. You know, we had a nice bullish wick. Obviously, stopping out early sellers, and now it's coming down. We'll see if we get that sort of continuation down to this sort of like higher time frame, like liquidity level. But still, I think it would not happen today, and it would be 1 to 2 trade. So there's nothing to be said about, I guess. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. At the end of the day, like even if you miss a trade, you know, there's always like the next day or the next week. You know, there's always trades happening every single day. So, you know, don't get sad because you missed out on one. Just focus on catching the next one, innit? But yeah, for now, I just really want NQ to just come and take these lows here. I feel like if we take these, then you know it's kind of like confirmed for me anyway that it's bearish. Main confirmation will be coming from this one here, and then obviously this will just be an added confirmation, and then I'll be quite happy to hold it for this target down here. Yeah, this is the main zone where it matters to me, to be honest. Is we need to kind of take out this bearish candle. If we could take that out, close below, then we should drop quite nicely. And then obviously on any sort of like bullish pullbacks, I'll be more than happy to kind of enter again with small positioning. We're up $100 at the moment, so for now we're just chilling. Oh, nice. You in from a higher price, yeah? Oh, one settle, okay. Yeah, so you're in from somewhere up here, right? Yeah, nice one, man. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts is your TP? So you're on FX. 19103. Okay. So just kind of like the day low, almost. Can't go wrong with that, bro. Players, welcome in, welcome in. Nothing much, man. Nothing much. We're in shorts at the moment on NQ. Got an average price of about the 310 level. Just for about this arrow is here. And basically just looking to kind of, just keep adding to the position as it goes up, and then just get a breakdown. But for now, I'm liking what I'm seeing. In fact, actually, that was kind of a nice area to add in. But yeah, for now, we're just kind of wanting it to come and take out this bearish candle just here. Nice close below, and then it'll be, more confirmed that we are going to be selling off. And we're just targeting this level down here for our take profit. But yeah, sadly missed out on a re-entry there. Definitely think this is going to come down though. Buyers tried to step in immediately; they've been absorbed. And yeah, now we just need to try and take out this area. Take out this area here, and then just waterfall down. But we've had a lot of buyers interested in this section, so that'll be another main area to obviously be watching. For now, I'm up $250. Like 250, well, 290 now. Okay. Sadly, the account I've got, I can't link it to TradingView, so I can't show you guys my open positions. But obviously, if you want me to bring my other screen across, then just let me know in the chat, and I can do. But it's basically the exact same as this. It's not really showing a whole lot more, other than literally just an open position. Well, open position here, and then just the current floating profit. Have you moved your stop loss already? Or still with that? I'm still with that one at the moment. I want to see us take out this low before I bring my stop to this high here. So at the moment, my stop loss is just price action. You know, I'm just watching what I'm seeing, and then boring PA across most markets for me. Nothing aligns with my plans. So just chilling at this point. That's fair enough, man. It is a Friday as well, so you know, if you need like an early weekend, then this is the market offering it to you. But personally, I don't mind the price action today on at least equities. Like I think it's been pretty decent. I was demo trading sort of like this area here, and it was actually like really clean. A couple scary candles with wicks though. You know, they kind of just came out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, you know, this sweep here, you know, and then just like an immediate push up, that was quite nice. Managed to demo trade buys around this area, targeting this high, and obviously got it just there. I caught sells in this area here. My original TP was this low. Once we made this and then we pushed back up, then I just retargeted this low and then obviously got out of this area. But yeah, I wasn't doing it on my live account, so you know it was just a little practice. I don't really like trading before New York, so. I'm not liking this bit though. Our price is kind of building up. But we should push through. Like I say, we just need a nice bearish candle close below this, take out this candle, and then obviously we can move on to our next target, which is these lows here. But price is kind of struggling to do so at the moment. Okay, we wicked below it. So to be honest, this candle's no longer valid, but a candle close below would be nice. We've got, what, 5 seconds? So, see what happens. I don't think it's going to. No, just shy. I still like the fact that we've then come down and just swept it, though. Currently I'm up $500. I'm not aiming for huge profit on this account at the moment. You know, I'm kind of aiming for sort of like $500 to $1,000 a day. I think that'd be decent. It's a 150k account size, so it's not exactly hard to make that much, but you know, still want to be protecting capital and not just jumping in. If we do hit TP, we'll make. I messed up my contract sizes, like I said earlier. So rather than like the 300 that we would have made, we're actually we'll make now $1,354 if we drop down to this level. But I'll probably scale out of some contracts when we come and take these lows. I'm up 0.5%. Nice. AJ, what are you saying? Oh my god, to? Reminds me of your setup either with main from R1. Yeah, your profits. Bro, I've had streams in this Discord before where I've you know I've entered and just like immediately been like 2,000 in profit, and then lost it. Like, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, you can see the setup just here. Look, I'm just trying to cover the brand name at the moment. There we go. So, you know, you can see. I caught a quick buy just before markets, but yeah, for now we're just chilling. You can make it back anytime though. Well, not anytime, not anytime. You know, New York session. I'm not a massive fan of like the slower price action during these times. You know, like obviously looking back on it, you know, it looks like it's moved a lot, but it's the way that the candles move that I just don't like. You know, I personally I like watching every single candle. You know, seeing how it's formed, seeing what's going on. You know, like what the story of it is. You know, seeing if it is just, you know, just a huge drop, or if it's, you know, a constant fight between buyers and sellers, and then sellers finally win, and then obviously we close out there. You know, I'm not a fan of just like looking at pre-made candles and then just deciding, oh yeah, I like that. You're out. You're happy with 0.5%? Oh, happy days, man. Money is money at the end of the day. I'm thinking of maybe adding one more contract, just because I do think that we're going to come down. Obviously, we've swept this low, so you know, pullback is kind of the next step, you know. So yeah, I've just added one more contract in. Obviously, it now brings down our average entry price to just here. But yeah, I think we'll come down. My stop loss is now at this high, by the way. So not risking too much, risking $500. And obviously, if we hit our TP now, we make 1,600. So it's about a 3 risk to reward. So you know, we're happy with that. It's not crazy, but it's not bad either. And obviously, you know, we'll scale out of some contracts when we take out these lows. As it stands, though, I do like what I'm seeing from the markets today. I don't like the prices slowing down though. We're not moving around a lot. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, sorted. So I was just checking whereabouts my my entries actually are, because with futures you don't. Whereas on forex it shows you like each and every like entry. With futures it just gives you like that one line. and just gives you like your average buy-in price. So I like to know where all of my entries actually were in this move, just so I know, you know, whereabouts I can scale things out if it starts kind of moving against me. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how price is acting now in this area. You know, we're seeing this level, same as beforehand. You know, we're still seeing this level kind of like getting like defended, not with the same amount. So there is still obviously a chance that we're going to come drop down, but you know, with the slowing in price and you know, kind of like the constant wicking, it's not the greatest chart at the moment. So kind of tempted to get out of my position, but for now, I'm going to hold it and see how the next couple candles form. Like if we can have a candle kind of just come down, like down here. Whoa, okay. Don't know what that was. Oh shit, yeah, we had news today, didn't we? Forgot about that. The Michigan sentiment. Okay. Kind of explains why price was slowing down so much. So we've had obviously a clearly bullish response from news, but you know, my stop loss is obviously this high here. So we're still in the trade for now. We'll see what happens. Back at VWAP. Not gonna lie, guys, it's not looking good. But that's my bad. I forgot we had news. No, we had the Michigan sentiment. That one. Yeah. Normally it doesn't do too much, but you know, today obviously I forgot to. Well, I just forgot about it. I did actually check, but just completely forgot that it was half an hour after open. And obviously now I'm paying the price of that. So, you know, I guess the lesson takeaway is always remember news. That's medium impact news. Got bigger effect than high impact. Yeah. Yeah, news has been messed up lately. Though. I mean, like, did you see the last NFP release? Like, it didn't do anything. It literally moved the markets like 20 points, 30 points. And, you know, normally it pushes it like 300, 400. It did literally nothing. Like, it's crazy. But, you know, it's the joys of all the tariffs, you know. Donald Trump ruining the markets and making all of his billionaire friends even richer. The money has to come from somewhere, and you know, it's us guys that pay the price. Even thought the date was wrong. It was really funny, bro. Like we'd set up like a party. Well, not a party, but like you know, we'd set up like a stream for it in Eric's Discord server. You know, everyone was building hype up for it, and then just nothing happened. I'm getting rejected off of VWAP again, though. Obviously, news momentum's only temporary, so maybe the market's all crash now. see. No clear patterns lately, like a valid order block. Yeah, it's been rough, man. Like, obviously, like you guys know, I trade the MSS setup, and it's just not been a viable strategy. So, I've had to go back into micro layering, which is basically what I'm doing now. Where you just set out like a zone, and you just slowly scale into it with small positions, and then obviously gives you an average price, and then that's your trade. But yeah, the MSS has just not been working out ever since Trump decided to talk about tariffs. Oh, we're back in profit though for now. Hopefully we can maintain it. I say that and we just push up. Oh, it's a fun day. Time to bring the hammer. Hang on, it's not even actually on the price, is it? There we go. This is the cursed method. That's not working today, guys. I don't know if I've got the magnet on my recents. No, I don't. Yeah, this one might be a loss, to be honest. But the price has definitely slowed down again. Barely moving. I've not got my things set up properly. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. Going down with the ship on this one. Oh well. I still think that we're valid for sells, but just maybe not today, or at least not yet. Yeah, the market's been kind of like moving a lot more in sort of like the late session, which is weird. I've definitely been noticing like a lot larger moves in like the later session as opposed to actual New York Open. It's a bit sad because it kind of leaves you wanting to like change trading hours, but then those hours don't really work for me, so having to just kind of make do with awful price action in the early session. But yeah, this is all my fault, guys. Like I forgot about news, to just put it simply. Not stopped out just yet, but I can definitely see it happening. So Been going on for a while, noticed it as well. Really, yeah, it is really annoying. And I also do think we could still go lower. I agree, but I don't know. I don't want to be. Yeah, that's stop loss, guys. I don't really want to be, holding the same trade for too long and just going deeper and deeper into loss. If I need to, I'll look for a re-entry. But yeah, that's an L on that one, guys. We're down 500, so. I do still think that we're going to come and target this, but for now, the market's clearly just going to push up. So we'll see what happens after sort of this area here. Next week will be better. Yeah, I mean I'm still up for the week. So a small loss today doesn't really set us back too much. As far as the week's concerned, I'm still up. I think like 9,000. I think. To a level around 19k. Yeah. Yeah, really. What's your next week forecast? I'm not sure, to be honest, because I'm struggling a little bit with the higher time frames, just because obviously everything's ruined. Let me just remove this. So, I mean, like I've been saying, I'd love to see a sell-off. Come down, maybe target like this area here. I do still think that we have a price draw at this level. So, possibly a bearish start to the week next week, and then, turn bullish. But yeah, overall, we're going up. Like, we need to like sort of be retesting all these zones, and then obviously eventually all-time highs. But I don't think all-time highs will be coming in anytime soon. But yeah, I think a sell-off is needed at the moment, just to kind of put more like liquidity into the market, because volume's been low. Not many people have really been trading. Obviously, we had the holidays Friday and Monday, so volume was even lower this week than normal. But low volume markets usually then just mean single direction, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. We had no volume, and we just followed the exact same bias all day, no real pullbacks, and then today we're just kind of maintaining this high. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really predict weeks ahead, and I don't really like doing predictions anyway. I like to just kind of read what the markets are doing on the day. 500 bucks is like change for you. I wish. Or JPY. Yeah, there you go. So it took that second high, and obviously your other runners would be left for this high and Asia high. So yeah, beautiful trade. Just a shame you didn't get it. But I don't know. I'm interested to see what NQ does around like sort of this level now. Maybe we'll look at jumping in shorts again. Rudy's not doing his psychology thing this week, is he? He's in Dubai. Is that right? Yeah, cool. So I wasn't sure if he'd worked out a way to live stream from Dubai and was still gonna do it, but no, that's all good. Means I don't have to worry about like ending the stream early. Quite a heavy rejection on that candle, but if it gets bought straight back up, then it doesn't really mean a whole lot. I want to start seeing buyers get absorbed here. Mostly it's like holiday, family time, beliefs. That's the reason. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's been sending me all pictures of like the food and him going horse riding and stuff. Okay, shorts are looking kind of interesting here. I've just opened up the wrong thing. There we go. I need to get like a decent like microphone arm, because at the moment it's just like sat on my desk, and it covers like the bottom bit of my monitor. You know, like this bit. Like it covers that on my other monitor, and so like, when I'm trying to like click between tabs and stuff, like sometimes I hit like the wrong thing because obviously I can't see it, and just open up like completely wrong applications. What was this level? 41.25. Okay. Yeah, we might see a nice drop now, but you've got quite a target in order to actually confirm it, because obviously now you want to be breaking these lows. Yeah, I'm not really sure what price is doing it now, so it's just a choppy day, I guess. I mean, this whole area here, to be honest, was quite ugly, but you know, it had decent price action within it. But as far as actual market structure is concerned, you know, it's not exactly the prettiest, and doesn't exactly lead to the greatest, you know, insight into what the market actually wants to do. Especially then to say that, you know, we just went sideways during sort of like Asia and London. I need to find out when I'm going to this house party. Oh, Sam, my friends just say he'll pick me up, so that saves you having to worry about travel. the best thing, right, about having a friend with a car that doesn't drink is like whenever you go out places, and obviously you bring them along, you've always got yourself a ride. You just chuck them some money for petrol, and that's it. I'm that friend. See, I don't know how to drive, so I can't be that friend. Like, I don't really drink too much. It'll be like once every couple of months that I'll actually go out and drink. And then like maybe if it's like a nice sunny day, I'll have like one. But yeah, I can't drive. I only ride motorbikes, so it's kind of hard to have your drunk friend on the back of a motorbike. God decided to nerf me. Oh, bro. I wasn't laughing at you having ulcers, by the way. I was just laughing at the God statement. Yeah, it's a nice little drop. But could still kind of just turn around. To be honest, like we've left ourselves quite a zone to really sort of confirm shorts and market turnaround. But it's still kind of held up with my zone though. Obviously if I was still in like the original trade, and adding on the way up, we'd probably be around break even right now. Maybe even small profit. Well, not anymore, but sort of at this low area. No biggie. Alright then. No, you got nerfed with ulcers, I got nerfed with a heart problem, so I feel you on that one. I can't really do too much. It's like say like roller coasters. I can't go on roller coasters that like are crazy and will hype my blood rate, my heart rate, because I just have a chance that my heart will just either stop or explode. So I don't really think anyone wants to go on a roller coaster and then just have a dead B-dub next to them. Like, or you might be into some weird stuff. I don't know. I don't judge. Yeah, it's a really nice drop here. Alright guys, I'm going to let you into a little secret, right? I might have caught shorts. And we're up 1400 at the moment. And we're aiming for about 3k profit. Same profit target, but we're in. So we'll see what happens. I was kind of expecting us to like take out this high, and then I was going to say that I was in shorts, but we just dropped. I might have proceeded to show screen. Yeah, man. Like I said, I was aiming for us to like kind of take out this high, and then obviously I'd DCA, and then I'd tell you that I got shorts, but we just I got in like on this candle here, and we just sunk, bro. Like, but I mean, we're still gonna have to try and fight this area. Buyers are really defending this area, so I still might take an L on this trade. We'll see. I feel like if we break this low here, then I'll be very happy. But yeah, we're not out of the woods just yet. I managed to get it. Good shit, bro. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I said, you know, I called the zone. You know, I was saying from around here. I'm just hoping I don't need that anymore. I'm just hoping that we, you know, continue downwards now. I know that a lot of people had eyes as well on the 400 level. So obviously, you know, the people that got short from 400s, they're laughing at the moment. I'm in from 386.5. Just here. We're back to about $1,000 profit at the moment. Obviously, with the 500 loss, like we're not really that up for the day. But you know, we'll see what we can do. Ideally, I'd like to come out today with about 1,000. Like that'd be my ideal profit target for today. Just because it's weird markets. I'm not a massive fan of the price action. You know, so I mean, I actually could have already got out at that target. To be fair, like when we were at this low here, I was actually at the $1,000 profit mark. So, you know, that's it. That's another fuck up by me. To be fair. And if it reverses now, then you know, it's GG's. Like, what can I say? I've now set my TP at this level though. Actually, exactly where my mouse is. Just because then that will give me my $1,000 for the day. I'll be chilling. Question is it actually going to give us our TP? Buyers are trying to step in again. Yeah, there they are. AJ, you still in, or have you got out entirely? Okay, nice. What are you holding for? You're holding for that level, or are you just waiting for daily low? Come on, give me my TP. It's gonna algo me, isn't it? For anyone wondering what algoing is, it's where it knows whereabouts like your TP is, and it just comes right up next to it, and then just reverses, or it does the same thing like with like your entry. You know, say if I was in from here, and it was just coming down, and then just doing this. That's algoing, and yeah, it's where it just there we go. That's TP. All right, cool. So you can see $1,035 of realized P&L. I do see this going a lot lower, but yeah, I just want to be out, to be honest. It just printed my entire setup just as I was typing. Oh, dude. What's your setup, if you don't mind me asking? Like, if you have any screenshots, possibly, to kind of demonstrate it, that might be good. CISD. What, change in state of delivery? Yeah. That's whereabouts would that be? Would that be here? Mainly looking at order blocks. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, no, I see this. I see this going lower. For anyone watching NQ futures, have a look at the 19,141 and a quarter price mark for NAS 100. So the FX charts. That would be sort of like this level just here, I think. So sort of like 1920. That would be the last up close candle. That would have been my entry. Okay. I'm on the wrong chart. There we go. Yeah, no, literally hit TP and now we're starting to like reverse a little bit. So, you know, I'm glad that I got out. Otherwise, I just would have been. I would have just, you know, in my mind, been like, oh, it's playing with me. You know, it's always nice to just get out and, you know, just clear the conscience, keep your mentality strong. Yeah, that's probably going to be me for the day, guys. You know, just over an hour. Well, I mean, markets have been open for an hour, so we started the stream 15 minutes early. So basically an hour, and we've made $1,000. So yeah, pretty nice day, but just awful price action. You know, it's not exactly ideal markets at the moment. Yeah, it's not really what you want to be seeing. So, you know, tricky session. Obviously, you know, not the greatest first trade by me, but you know, the same idea then kind of, you know, came into fruition afterwards. You know, and obviously, if this ended up taking the lows, then you know, it really worked out. But yeah, I think we were just a little bit early on this entry here. You know, and then we should have actually been scaling in on this move here. But yeah, same idea on both. One loss, one worked out. You know, positive risk to reward. So obviously, you know, one win earned back the loss of the other one, and you know, made back double the profit as well. So overall, decent day. But that's going to be me, guys. Thank you all for attending. You know, I hope you all have a great day. If you're in my Discord, then keep an eye on the general chat for a picture of the shoes. Should I hold it over the weekend, bro? I probably wouldn't, but that's just because I personally hate the idea of holding trades over the weekend. But yeah, just keep an eye on this low and on sort of like this sort of like consolidation zone just here on the 1 minute time frame. And then just get out when you're happy with the profits, my man. You can't go broke taking a profit, remember. But yeah, guys, that's going to be me. So much love. Take it easy. Enjoy all your weekends, and hopefully see you all next week.